excited. Today we have the opportunity to interview someone very near and dear to us. The beautiful Miss Nikkia has agreed to allow us into her world of makeup. So let's jump in. Why don't you introduce yourself, beautiful?
So, my name is Nikkia Bradford and my company is Tailor Made Artistry, and I'm a makeup artist. I've been doing makeup for about 7 to 8 years now, and I love it. So that's pretty much it. I love it.
So tell us a little bit about how you got started.
So I started doing makeup at Sephora. I was with them for about 5 years and really fell in love with makeup while I was working there. And then after I left, I just decided to start doing makeup on my own, start freelancing. Okay,
so it's true, or is there a misconception that you actually have to go to cosmetology school?
No, so you don't. So everything that I've learned is self-taught, but I did go to art school, so I learned a lot about colors and all that. So
okay, so you do have
some type of artistry background, but I did not go to cosmetology school. No.
And I can see that you are very good with colors because, like, as she was sitting here talking, I was just staring at the makeup, like,
she looks very beautiful.
Yes, eyebrows are like a boomerang. Okay, like what?
Wait, what did you say earlier, girl? You can do what with them?
Cut a steak with them. That's how complete they are, y'all. Like that is how, yeah, it's like so perfect. Like, I'm telling you, she could cut that steak up with these. Yeah. They're so perfect. But so what really influenced you to turn your passion into a business?
Yeah, so I just really love making women over and just like seeing their reaction after I did their makeup and just getting that feeling of like that I accomplished something.
Right.
So I just really wanted to continue doing that. And it's just a hobby of mine, so it doesn't really feel like work for me. So I just really wanted to kind of continue with it and just see how far I, took it. Yeah.
And that's really important too, because when it's a hobby, then, you know what I mean? It feels like you're not really working. So then you'll definitely keep at it. So that makes sense. And do you feel like since you've been doing it, like that you keep getting better and better and better?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So like I definitely still feel like I need to, I always feel like there's always more to learn and more to do, but I definitely feel like I've become, better in my craft the more that I, practice it. So,
And what's really neat about you is that you don't just, focus on African American women like you do all races.
Yeah,
so
I do.
How do you prepare?
So I just working in Sephora once again, like I just get a chance to like meet so many different people, and you get to just get a chance to like play with different like colors with people and color matching and stuff like that. So it just made me more comfortable with like working with any type of client and any type of skin tone.
Okay. Do you have a like favorite type of makeup or makeup line out right now? Because it varies. I can't keep up. The stuff changes so much. Like,
it does.
What's your favorite right now?
Honestly, like I'm just I'm a makeup whore.
Okay.
To keep it so I just really like anything that's just like I'll try anything once. Like I'll try it out. If I don't like it, I'll try something else. But I would probably say like the most consistent brand that I love is Makeup Forever. Okay. It's exclusive in Sephora's, but they do have like they of course sell their makeup online, and they have special boutiques in like New York, LA. But it's an artistry line. A lot of people compare it to MAC, but I just really love it. I just really like it over MAC. So that's one of my favorites, tried and true. Like since I've started makeup, like that's always a brand I've always gone to. But I could talk about makeup all day. So there's plenty of lines that I can definitely say that I've tried that I can kind of pick and choose like different items from every line. Yeah, but Makeup Forever is probably my favorite.
Now, I know that you could just beat anyone's face to the guys. Like, duh. But, like, do you have a specialty? Like, do you love eyes or do you love cheeks?
Yeah, I want to know that too.
Lips. What do you love?
So, my specialty is definitely brows.
Okay.
We
can see that.
So I absolutely love doing brows on anyone. Okay. Like I just love just transforming. But I would probably say like eyes and brows are like my favorite to work on.
Okay. Yeah. It's like the eyeshadow and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your favorite color combination with the eyeshadow? Because I feel like there's so many. First and foremost, okay, so look, now I feel like I have a few questions. Now I have a couple questions. How do you know what color combinations to use based on what you're wearing?
I mean, honestly, like, of course, neutrals is always a go-to for anyone, but a lot of times, like, you want to kind of see the outfit and just kind of get an idea. Like, if the colors are super bright in the outfit, obviously you don't want like super bright eyes because it'll kind of fight against your outfit. So you always want something that's either going to, like, if your outfit's a little simple, you can always do a little bit more on your makeup. If your outfit's a little loud, then you want to kind of tone it down with the makeup and let the outfit make the statement. Okay. So I just always kind of use that, or even just picking one point of your makeup. Like if you're going to do like a loud like eye look, maybe do like a soft like nude lip, or like if you're going to do a neutral eye, do like a bright lip. So always kind of like balancing, having a nice balance.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right. Look, I'm over here like, no. No.
And I was going to say, to add on to that, for beginners like me and Shy, you know, what are some products that you would suggest for beginners?
Yeah.
I would always say, like, the first thing you always want to start with is skincare. So, like, you always want to make sure that you're taking good care of your skin, moisturizing, washing, like, using cleanser. Because your makeup's going to sit a whole lot better on, like, you know, good skin. So I would probably say like your top 3 items that you want to get is like a foundation primer that's going to help to keep your foundation on all day. Of course, a foundation that will help to even out your tone. And then I would probably say if you're starting out with eye makeup, to just get like a nice neutral palette. That way you can do like really, a lot of neutral palettes will have like really light, natural, everyday colors. But they also have like some deeper colors too if you want to do like a more evening look. So it's probably like your basic
top 3 beginners.
Yeah.
She just
making note of those as well.
Right, exactly.
So one of the things that I really want to know is, how do I keep the makeup on my face? So if I go to give someone a hug, I feel like I have to do like this.
Yeah.
You know, like,
so preventing it from transferring.
Yeah, I want it to transfer onto their clothes.
Yeah, so you always want to like prep your skin before you put on your makeup. So putting on like a foundation primer that'll help to bind to it's a barrier between your skin and your makeup. So like your makeup will bind to that and it'll help prevent it from transferring. But another thing that you always want to put on top of your liquid, it could be liquid foundation or powder, is like a translucent powder. So it's like a powder that doesn't have any color to it, but it helps to just bind to the makeup so it prevents it from transferring or moving, controls oil. It's kind of like a nice setter to smooth everything out. So those, definitely using like a primer underneath and then like a translucent powder on top to help seal it. Yeah.
That's going to be my biggest thing, because I do not want, you know, I'm always hoping somebody gives me a hug. I have to hold my head out.
I do too. And of course, like depending on how long you've had your makeup on, like you may get a little oily and it may transfer a little bit. So I can't say that like your makeup's not going to transfer at all, but that just helps it from transferring quicker.
Control a little bit. I need some control.
That's true. Now, definitely trends are changing constantly, and we've seen some craziness on social media. You know, there have been the feather eyebrows, fishtail eyebrows, you know, all kinds of things. So you being a makeup professional, like where do you see makeup, you know, even by summertime, where do you see it going?
I don't know. I mean, right now I feel like a lot of like glitter, like shadows are really big. I feel like the feather eyebrows was like a trend. Like I don't even know if that was a trend. I think somebody started. I think somebody tried to start it, but it ain't go nowhere.
I'm glad. Throw that out the window.
But definitely like glitter eyes, like bold lips. A lot of people are doing like green lips, blue, just like a really pop of color on the lips. But those are kind of like the two trends that I can think of that are like really like popping right now.
Yeah, that whole trend was going on quite a bit when I was in college too. I feel like people were wearing the super bright lips, like really bright greens, bright oranges, pinks, and things like that. I think that's when Keisha Kayor started coming out with her lipstick.
Yeah. So does that work the same? You know how like when seasons change, people are switching up their wardrobes. Does it work the same for makeup?
Yeah. So typically, a lot of people will do like more. I feel like they'll do like fall looks, like deep colored lips and stuff like that. And in the summer, they'll do like those more vibrant colors. Yeah. So it definitely like makeup looks do change with the seasons. For sure.
Okay, that's cool.
Now, what advice would you give to someone who wanted to become a makeup artist?
I would definitely say like practice makes perfect. You don't necessarily have to get the formal training such as going to cosmetology school or anything like that. But definitely like, researching, like just finding out what, practicing on yourself, like finding friends or family that you can practice on. Like I think definitely like doing the research, looking at a lot of videos, reading up on a lot of like how the skin works and how, different skin tones react to different types of makeup. Just kind of doing a lot of research on your end, and then practicing will help to, help build your talent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we know you're super busy. What do you like to do in your free time?
When I have free time, I like to watch movies. Me and my husband watch a lot of movies. Okay. And then we like to travel too. So whenever we can, we always going somewhere. Whether it's just a road trip somewhere or, trying to go somewhere with bottomless drinks. sand and some water.
I know that's right. So, summer's coming up. So do you have any huge like summer plans? A big summer trip coming up?
No big summer trip coming up. Just like quick road trips we may have planned, but nothing big.
Okay.
Yeah. Where do you have the road trips planned to?
Well, like I have a friend of mine. Her parents have a lake house, so we're gonna go there.
They're fancy guys.
And then like I've never been to Indianapolis, like Milwaukee, like just close places around Chicago. I've never been, so we just want to hop in the car and go.
That's cool. That's cool. You don't have any kids right now. No. So enjoy. Enjoy the freedom. Exactly.
I know. Trying to get all the trips out that we can before babies come.
Okay. So I know that there are, it's very crazy. So I've been talking to like a lot of younger girls in high school and stuff like that. They're totally beating their face too.
Yes. And they're good.
Very good. It wasn't like that when we were in high school.
Because I definitely did not wear any makeup in high school.
I wore Carmex.
I hate Carmex, but
now I hate Carmex. You won't catch me with it. But then I thought Carmex was that thing. Okay.
And then on top of that, for the girls who may not be able to afford all of the makeup, or they're not at that point yet where they feel like I don't have to beat my face to go to school. Like what are like 3 little subtle things that they can just keep in their purse? Like
definitely number 1, I would say lip gloss.
Okay.
Like lip gloss is definitely a big thing because it just like if you don't have on any makeup, I feel like when you pop on a little lip gloss, it kind of pulls everything together. Like you have a little something going. Lip gloss, mascara, that helps to make your lashes look really nice and long, and like eyeliner. I just feel like those 3 items.
Yeah, so
definitely.
Keep it simple, girl.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Once I got to college, that's exactly what I did. I get some eyeliner, and then I started feeling like, ooh, when I have on eyeliner, I'm cute.
Because eyeliner makes your eyes pop, and then when you add a little mascara on, it makes your lashes long. So like your lashes pop, your lip gloss is popping.
The matte lip glass. Yes. The first time I tried to use that, my lip got stuck together. I didn't realize this is
sticky.
not Carmex.
It's super sticky.
This isn't Carmex. So I went.
Actually, are you a fan of MAC?
I love their blushes.
Okay.
Like I wear the blushes consistently. I've tried their foundations, but like it doesn't work for me.
Okay.
But it looks beautiful on everybody else.
Okay.
So I haven't had much luck with them, but I like their blushes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And please let the public know that you do not have to go and spend $80 on
No.
You can get some of the best products from Target, can't you?
Yeah, drugstore. Like some of my favorite drugstore brands are like NYX. I love that brand. They have everything. They're at Targets and Ultas.
Okay. Yep.
So that's probably my number one. Maybelline really coming up. They like really expanding their foundation colors and everything. What's the other one?
Elf. How do you go about them?
I haven't tried a lot of Elf.
Okay.
Really?
But Milani, I love their lipsticks, and they have like really good translucent powders. But yeah, those are probably like my 3 top drugstore.
See, ladies, if you're working on a budget, you can definitely go to
you
drugstore.
can be beat on a budget,
and you can get your face beat. Okay,
don't have to spend the arm and a leg.
Exactly. Yes, that was good to know.
So, Nikkia, what's something that you want your potential clients to know about you?
I would say that when you book with Tailor Made Artistry, that you can just expect professionalism and just a really great client experience. So I really try to make sure that whatever the client wants, that I'm able to deliver, and just to kind of make them feel great and make them feel like, that they were able to kind of have a getaway from whatever was going on in their life during that particular time. So I just want for them to have the best client experience ever.
Yes, and I know they will, because I know how she is.
Yes.
So I know that they will. So let them know, what's your web address, or how can you be reached? How can they book an appointment with you?
So you can find me on Instagram, tailormade_artistry. Facebook, Tailor Made Artistry all together. And then my email address is tailormadeartistry05@gmail.com.
Yes. Okay.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
Alrighty. All right, guys. So stay tuned for the next interview. Peace out.
I never like to follow around the chase.